Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another pick a card reading for you guys. This one's all about what's the next exciting thing that's going to happen to you guys. So what's the next thing that's coming up in your life that's going to be super, super exciting. So this is a positive video. It should be only positive answers here. So this is super exciting. If you guys are new to pick a card readings, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown of how it works. So basically, this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, this is pile number 3, this is pile number 4, and this is pile number 5. So take a moment, pause the video if you'd like to find out which pile draws to you the most or calls to you the most. And definitely try to pick with your intuition. And don't just pick because you like a certain number or something like that. Really use your first gut instinct. What are you first drawn to? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? And then if you want to check out 2 piles, you can definitely do that as well. And then once you've picked your pile, I'll have the timestamps linked down below in the description box and also in the comment box for you guys, so you guys can just skip ahead right to yours specific personal reading. So without further ado, with that being said, let's hop right into it, starting now. All right, so pile number 1, let's find out what the next exciting thing that's going to happen to you, what's coming your way. All right, so first things first, pile number 1, I am getting huge vibes that you guys are about to embark on a new passion, a new journey. You're about to start something that really sparks your attention. It's something that I think you've been wanting to do for a while, because we start off with the 7 of Pentacles right here. So this is something that you've thought about, you've been planning in your head. You've almost been planting the seeds of manifesting this, but you've just been waiting for it to grow. You've been waiting for the opportunities to come through. You've been just kind of sitting back and waiting for the right moment to kind of act on it. But I think that, right now you're just you're just about to begin this. It's just about to happen. I feel like you're feeling those fiery things that are coming your way. You might be seeking out certain opportunities. You might be okay, you know what? I'm ready. I'm about to just, I'm just going to jump into this and I'm going to do it. We also have the fire passion card right here. And so there's a lot of fire in this spread right here, because we also have the King of Wands, so it's something that you're very passionate about. This could be something to do with using your creative abilities, so doing something creative, whether it's writing, singing, doing YouTube or something like that, anything where you're using your creativity. If you're into art, if you're into drawing, if you're into anything that uses your creative skills, I feel like you're about to start and do that, and you're actually going to pursue it, and I feel like you're going to be really successful at it as well, because the King of Wands is somebody who's super successful. He's also somebody who's a leader, and so you might be somebody who doesn't, you don't want to work beneath somebody. You don't want to do that. And so it can also be somebody who's coming into your life. It could also be the King of Wands is coming into your life, but I'm feeling more the vibes that you guys are going to be the King of Wands type of energy. And so even if you're a girl, just so you know, this still applies to you, but it's just somebody who, doesn't work beneath somebody. They have their own ideas. They're business owners. They're doing something that really fulfills them, but they're the leader in it. They're the highest up in the platform. You might be, you might not even have people under you, or you might, but it's, it's something creative. It's something that sparks your passion and gets that fire going, and you're just so excited to go and do it. We also have the don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So I feel like your whole life, maybe you haven't pursued this because you feel like, you need to dim your passions in order to fit in with the rest of the people, in order to, seem more realistic, or seem, part of what society really expects out of people, because usually creative passions or creative jobs can be, kind of frowned upon just because they're not realistic. But I mean, I feel like you're somebody who's just you know what, this is what I want to do though. And it's not technically unrealistic, because people can be successful at it. So I feel like you're going to start doing it. And I feel like the cards are telling you, just don't dim your light anymore. Shine that bright light. Just be this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm passionate about. And it's just going to this is the fire passion card. He's literally spitting out fire. His passion's coming out, so I feel like you guys are going to release that passion and start actually doing it. We also have the New Moon in Gemini. Communication is key, so I feel like also you might be meeting people, especially with the 2 of Wands. This talks about meeting people. You might meet somebody who really helps you shine your light, or really helps you with an opportunity, or brings you an opportunity, or offers you an opportunity to do whatever that you're passionate about. So I feel like somebody is most likely coming into your guys' life to help you with this, and so that's going to be the next exciting thing. Or networking. So go to networking events, do something like that, and if you have an opportunity to meet people in the creative field that you want to pursue, do it, because I feel like you're going to meet somebody there that's really going to spark your abilities to come to life, to come to fruition, if that makes sense. Then we also have golden opportunities. So you guys are literally getting an opportunity. That's going to be the next amazing thing. I feel like you've been wanting this for a while. With the Seven of Pentacles right here, this is something you've been wanting for a while. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. So you're about to get a lot of opportunities, and you just got to take them, because they're going to lead you right where you want to go. And so that's the next exciting thing that is coming for you guys, pile number 1. All right, moving on to pile number 2. Let's find out the next exciting thing that's going to happen for you guys. All right, so pile number 2, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. There's a lot of newness happening, because we start off with the Death card. This is a major transformation. It's changing. It's leaving behind your old self, shedding your skin. So it's kind of like a snake who sheds its skin, or like a butterfly who starts off, as a caterpillar, and then he goes in the cocoon and they completely transform. And so it's like you're shedding the old skin. You're growing your wings. I feel like, you're coming out of your shell. You're really going to come out of the cave, which is what we have in this card right here. So this is share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. So it's time to really shine your light. It's time to come out. It's time to really show who you are, and just, blossom with those wings and just be ready to fly. I feel like, your whole life you've probably been in this like more learning stage, the more preparing stage, and finding out what you want to do. And now you're about to grow the wings and do and be the person that you really, really are, the person that you've developed for so long. You're going to really show that and shine that. Then also we have the Fertility card and the Ace of Wands. And so this can also literally mean fertility, like getting pregnant, or if it's something that you've been wanting, it's like having a child or having the opportunity to do that. It's gonna like come up, talks about that, or might be happening. If that's not you and you're not ready for that at all, this can also just mean, like, not in the literal sense. It can just mean that like the ideas are gonna start flowing. You're gonna have like a really fertile time, not necessarily with literal babies, but a very fertile time of like all these amazing opportunities coming your way, or like just feeling really abundant. So wherever you're feeling like lack, I feel like you're about to start to receive the abundance. And so abundance in money, abundance in what you want to do, abundance in socializing, and really being out there. Because especially when we look at the Ace of Wands is a social, spontaneous, quick. It's a new exciting opportunity that's coming though. And so I feel like you're shedding your old skin, and then you're gonna have this idea, this passion. You're just gonna be like, I just want to do this. I just want to start this. It might be traveling. It might be going on a trip. It might be just having a new idea in, I want to pursue my creative things, or just a new way of like your outlook on the world. It's like all of a sudden being optimistic and positive, because the transformation might literally be, maybe you've been like very pessimistic. Maybe you've been not in the best space, and you're about to transform and change your whole mindset to being really passionate and letting out your creative side, and all of a sudden just living life from an optimistic, beautiful, appreciative, abundant standpoint, instead of being, taking on too much and feeling pessimistic, feeling like, you have all these struggles, and looking at the struggles. I feel like you're going to start to actually look at the positives, and you're not going to be so self-critical. You're not going to be looking at the world as a harsh place. I feel like you're going to start to look at the world as a beautiful place, and you're going to start to, really voice that opinion of like how beautiful the world really is. And you're going to feel that and show it. It's going to be shown around you as well. Your outer world will start to reflect that, and you're going to go through a really abundant time. Then we also have the tree of grounding right here. And so I feel like you're going to be able to connect with nature a lot more. You're going to be able to feel like the fruits that grow from, the earth, because trees, there's a lot of trees that grow fruit or flowers or just beauty, and they just like shine this like beautiful, abundant feeling. And so when I look at this, I really feel like, I feel like you're gonna get more sure-footed, and you're also gonna feel like more prosperous. You're going to feel more abundant. I feel like you're going to be just growing as a person. I feel like things around you will be growing, and you're going to feel like you're now growing upwards instead of downwards. You're going to feel like you're moving forward instead of moving backwards. They also have the disseminating moon, take time to breathe out. And so just remember that you don't need to be struggling. You don't need to look at the world as a harsh place. You don't need to be pessimistic. You don't need to be self-critical or anything like that. Just take time to breathe out and feel like, what do you really appreciate here? what's really abundant around you. And I feel like you're going to go through that whole transformational process. This last card says it is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. And so I feel like you guys are going to be giving birth to new conditions around you. You're going to be more optimistic. I feel like you're going to start to get these opportunities to be more social, to be more, to just have fun and just enjoy life more. Instead of feeling like life is work, you're going to feel like the abundance behind life instead of the work behind life, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes sense for you, pile number 2, and that's what I'm seeing for you guys. All right, so pile number 3, let's find out the next exciting thing that's going to happen to you guys and what you have to look forward to. All right, so pile number 3, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. This is the next exciting thing that's gonna happen to you guys. I feel like something's rushing in, like communication or something, like an opportunity is rushing in, but I feel like it's more like somebody's gonna call you, somebody that you're wanting to talk to. This is what I'm kind of like vibing from this card. So this is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is very quick. It's coming in really fast for you guys. So whatever this blessing is coming in really quick for you guys, but it's gonna fulfill something that you've been desiring, because when we have the the 9 of Cups right here, this talks about something that you've been wanting, something you've been wishing for, but it's only a temporary thing. So I mean, it's maybe not something that's like the biggest, most like exciting thing that's going to change your entire life, but I feel like it actually will on a deeper level for you guys, because I feel like you're going to heal something that's been bothering you. I feel like you've been longing out for something, or you've been longing out for somebody to call you and waiting for them to come around, and you've been kind of like waiting and wishing for it, and I feel like you're going to get that wish. They are going to call you, and I feel like it's going to mend something inside of you. It's going to mend something broken in you, because there's maybe like words that you guys want to hear. You maybe want closure on something, or you know, you just want to feel loved, and maybe like you're in an awkward situation right now, but I feel like it's going to sort itself out, and you're going to hear what you want to hear. You're going to hear what you need to hear. And so that's going to be the really beautiful thing in it. And that's the next exciting thing that's going to happen, because maybe you're really longing out for something to happen with somebody else and some kind of communication that needs to be had. I think it's going to happen, and it's going to heal this kind of like, you know, stuck feeling, and the feeling of, you know, longing, and the feeling of hurt or anything like that. Then we also have the card of answer the call. So what is your soul calling you to do? What do you need to do at this time? Do you just wait around for it? I feel like you guys don't really need to do much, but if your soul's calling you to do something, definitely act on it, but also answer the call when it comes in, because maybe there's going to be a little bit of hesitation of like, oh my God, I've been wanting this call so badly, I've been wanting this talk so badly, and now it's happening, and there might be some nervousness of like, oh, should I just avoid it now, because I just don't want it to end up badly. But I think you guys need to answer the call. I feel like you guys need to listen and just hear it out, because I feel like it's gonna be really healing for you guys. I feel like it's going to fulfill you in a place that you've needed to be fulfilled, whether it ends up going like the way that you want it or not. I feel like it's going to fulfill a certain part of you to an extent, but also bring out newness. So even if, you know, whatever happens, just so you know, there's a divine plan behind it. We also have the vigilance card. So just be vigilant, just stick it out, stick it through, and know in your heart where you want it to go. Know in your heart what you really want and what's best for you. And then we also have the first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. And so just know, like, commit to whatever you're feeling right now. If you feel like this is something that you need to sort out in a certain way, if you'll know what to do, you know what you need to do, and just stick to that plan. No matter how this phone call goes, no matter how this talk goes, stick to what you're feeling and what you know inside that you need to do and what's best for you. Listen to that, because you know what's best for you. And I feel like it's going to put you in a really amazing place, the place that you know you need to be, and you're going to get there. You're going to go there. You're going to get through it. Then we also have the easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So I think that's really amazing to hear, especially when this kind of stuff is going on. So don't try to rush things. Don't try to push things. Don't try to make it go the extra mile. Don't try to rewind things. Just know that everything's happening in perfect timing. You cannot do anything wrong. You've not done anything wrong. And just sit and wait and just know that the universe is guiding you to the perfect place that you need to be. be. And I feel like you're going to get something special out of it, especially with the Nine of Cups right here. I feel like you guys are on your way to something really special and attaining a wish that you've been really wanting for a long time. So I feel like that's coming for you guys. So I hope that resonates, and I hope it all goes well for you guys. Pile number 3. All right, moving on to pile number 4, let's find out the next exciting thing that's going to happen for you guys and what you guys have to look forward to. All right, so pile number 4. So I feel like you guys are really busy. You're juggling a lot of different things, especially when the Two of Pentacles comes up. That always means like you are juggling different things. You have a lot on your plate. You have a lot of stuff going on, especially when it's by the Temperance. Like these two cards are so similar. They're both kind of like holding two different things in their hands. The Temperance is holding cups and mixing those, and then the Two of Pentacles, he's juggling the pentacles and just kind of like, you know, they're both kind of going like, you know, it's a teeter-totter effect, if you know what I mean. And so this can mean a lot of different things. It can mean that maybe you're in a long distance relationship. It can mean maybe you're working 2 different jobs. It could mean that you're going to school and holding a job. It can mean that you're mixing different ideas, trying to combine 2 different ideas in some kind of way and juggle these 2 things and make them fit, make them work. Or you're trying to make 2 different people kind of work that, you know, are from different backgrounds, and you have a different background than somebody else, but you're just kind of trying to make it work. It can mean a lot of different things. So anything along the lines of that fits in your life, that it's trying to like mend 2 different things from different, you know, things, and you're juggling them and trying to make them work, and it's like trying to balance them. It's finding a balance. And so however that resonates for you guys, it's trying to find that balance. But I think you guys will find that balance. You will find that harmony, but it's just going to take a little bit of extra time. You need to work on your communication with it. You need to lay down the law, because the King of Swords always lays down the law. He literally rules the law and things like that. So lay down the law, lay down the rules, know what your rules are, and lay them out. Also, speak your truth, because the King of Swords is very good at speaking his truth without hurting people, but he's just very good at saying, you know, this is what I need, this is what I'm seeing in this is how we solve this. He's a really good problem solver. I feel like you guys are going to need to do a little bit of problem solvings and work on, you know, communication and putting that communication out there of how this needs to be balanced, how your life needs to be balanced, and be really honest with yourself as well. But the King of Wands figures it out. So I feel like you guys are going to have a solution for this, and you guys are going to find that balance. You guys are going to find that perfect harmony, but it's just going to take a little bit. But that's the exciting thing that's coming your way, is finding that balance and finding that harmony and finding that perfect way to mend these 2 different worlds and these 2 different things together and create the most beautiful thing from it. Then we also have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. So there's a divine plan in all of this. I feel like it's going to teach you so much of what you need to know about life. And so it's going to be a really exciting time of, you know, taking 2 different things that don't normally belong and just like making them work. And you're somebody who, one of the rare people in this world who can make it work. It's like trying to mix oil and water, and you guys are just going to do it. You guys are going to get it. It's going to be great. We also have the new moon of promise right here. And so just know that whatever is happening right now, there's a very promising outcome, and you're going to make it work. So if you're stressed about something, if you just feel really imbalanced right now, you're going to find that balance. It's going to be really beautiful, and there's a big promise behind it of like a really amazing future and really amazing things coming from it once you find that balance. We also have the full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So whatever solutions that you're trying to find, if you're really confused about how to make these 2 things work and how to make it work, the answers you need are coming. So just take your time with it, go with the flow, listen to the universe, listen to signs, because the answers are coming for you. It's going to click one day, and you're going to be like, I know exactly how to make this work. I've been trying to make this thing work, and you're just going to figure it out. You're going to know how to make it work. Then we also have the sensitivity. You're becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environment, situations, and chemicals. And so when this comes up, just, you know, when you're trying to balance out a life and trying to find that peace and that the way just to make it work and the way to make it mend together and mold together, avoid anything that doesn't work. Take those things out of your life. Like really just eradicate the things that do not help you mend whatever you're trying to mend. Take those things out, they don't need to be there. Even if you're attached to certain things, if you really like to have junk food all the time and you just know it's not going to work in your life anymore, take that out. If you're, if you really like doing some certain thing, but you know it's just not going to work anymore because now you're in a relationship or something, just take that thing out because it does not fit. If you're trying to find this balance, take away the things that you know don't actually serve you, because I feel like you might be going through a sensitive time. You might be sensitive to certain foods. You might be sensitive to certain emotions. You might be really emotional at this time. You might be sensitive to, things that people say or anything like that. And just, take away the things that bother you at this time, because you don't need that. You don't need the extra stress. You don't need any of that. So take those things away and just work on the beautiful things that are in front of you. And I feel like that's what you guys are going to do. And that's the next exciting thing for you guys. And you're just going to feel really balanced and really perfect. And you're going to find that harmony. And that's a really, really, really beautiful thing. So that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 4. All right, so moving on to pile number 5. Let's find out the next exciting thing that's going to happen for you guys and what's coming your way. All right, so pile number 5, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. So we start off with the 7 of Wands. And so I feel like you guys maybe have been struggling from people who are jealous, people who are criticizing you, people who just keep telling you their opinions and you just don't want their opinions, and you're struggling to get all these opinions away from you, and you're trying to be yourself and then everyone has something to say about it, or you just have a lot on your plate right now and you're trying to put out a lot of fires and trying to get this done and get that done and do this, and you feel like it's like a little bit overwhelming, but you kind of have it under control. But I mean, it's a little overwhelming. And you just feel like you're in a place where you're just, having to do a lot of battles, and you're having to conquer a lot of things, and there's a lot going on. And maybe you recently walked away from something that, you're really emotionally attached to. Maybe because you have so much going on, you've had to let go of something, and you'd had to walk away from something that maybe you didn't want to walk away from. Maybe it was an emotional attachment that was really hard to walk away from, but for some reason you felt like you had to walk away from something. And so you left this thing, and it was just, there's too much going on. But there's something beautiful coming out of this, because every time that we have the Knight of Pentacles, it's talking about there's a goal in mind, there's something in mind, and you're headed somewhere, you're going somewhere, but you have to stick it out every single day. No matter how hard it gets, no matter what's going on, you just know that there's a vision. And so I feel like the exciting thing that's going to happen for you is actually reaching that vision, reaching that goal, and having these things come up that tell you, okay, you know what, you are about to reach it. You're about to reach it. You're getting there. You have this opportunity. You're almost there. This came up. You're getting even closer. You're getting even closer. And you're going to really start to feel that goal becoming a reality. You're really going to start to feel this desire coming out, but you have to leave certain things behind in order to fulfill this desire. Then we'll have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So whatever you're stressed about, whatever you're worried about, especially, with that 7 of Wands, if you feel like the universe is against you right now, it's actually not. It's actually completely on your side. So just know that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. The universe is actually on your side, whether you feel like it's totally overwhelming, you feel like you can't handle it, you feel like, oh, life's freaking hard. It's not. It's actually, there's a blessing behind this that you might not see yet. So the next card that we have is Eagle, Communion. So I feel like you're going to get a lot of help really soon, especially with what you're dealing with, what you're going through. I feel like you're going to have people around you, and that's going to be a really exciting, fun, happy thing. Maybe you're going to make new friends. Maybe you're going to meet new people that really uplift you and make you feel really good and offer help in certain areas that you really might need it right now. And they're going to be like, hey, let me help you with this. Let me take on this for you. Let me do this for you, and let me help you out here. And maybe it's just emotional. Maybe it's actually physical. They're helping you out in some type of way. So I feel like that's going to happen for you guys. That's coming into your life, and they're going to really help you reach your goals. They're really going to help you excel, because you'll take away a lot of those stresses by, having that being surrounded by all these people. They also have the full moon in Leo. Don't let your pride get in the way. So, people might get jealous. People might feel that, you're moving up way higher, but they don't see the struggle that it takes to get there. They don't understand all of the things that, you know, you've had to go through. So, I mean, don't let your pride get in the way either. Don't try to like show off or anything. Just be you and just enjoy this Leo energy. Enjoy like being in the spotlight. I feel like you guys are in the spotlight, especially when there's the 7 of Wands. It can talk about being in the spotlight, especially with the new moon in Leo, or I mean the full moon in Leo. So this is like being in the spotlight. So somehow you guys might be in the spotlights. A lot of people might like watch you or see you, or you're getting a lot of attention somehow. And like maybe you're doing something on social media, maybe you're doing something that's like really public or really seen. And so just so you know, it's gonna work out. It's gonna go really well. You're gonna have the people there to help you through it, which will be really amazing. And then we also have the expect a miracle. Have faith in your prayers. Have faith that your prayers have been answered and are being answered. So if you have been like putting out thoughts of like, I just need help with this, I need this, or I need this, just know that a miracle is on its way, and whatever you've been wishing for, it's been heard. It's been heard by the universe. It's been heard by God, whatever you believe in. And just know that a miracle is literally coming for you. It's on its way. There's gonna be people, I feel like it's gonna be friends that help you out. It's gonna be people coming in and offering their services, offering their help for you, and offering to take on, you know, some of the struggles that you might be facing and going through, or helping you emotionally, or helping you in some type of way. And I feel like it's going to be really amazing for you guys. And I feel like, you know, new friends are on their way for you, new people that are entering your life, and they're going to make you feel really good, because maybe you're going through a bit of like a struggle being in the spotlight, doing something that, you know, puts you really out there, and it might be hard to deal with. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So that's all for you guys. Pile number 5. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it resonated with you guys. All right, so that is all for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up for me, and hit that subscribe button down below if you have not already, and hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified every time I upload a video, because that way you guys won't miss any of them. I do pick a cards all the time. I put out other videos all the time, so if you guys don't want to miss one, definitely hit that notification bell to have notifications sent to your phone every time I upload. And yeah, leave me a comment down below suggesting any future pick a card readings if you guys have any cool ideas for me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.